So a few of my subscribers have asked me what gear I use to film my motorcycle adventures. If you've been following the channel for a little bit, you may have noticed that I take along this backpack with me on all of my trips. And apart from pulling the odd can of iced coffee out of it, I've never really shown or talked about the content of my kit. As I recently did some pretty big upgrade to the content of my camera bag, I thought it was about time to share with everyone what gear I take along with me. So in this video, we're going to have a look at the content of my camera kit and the gear I use to film my motorcycle adventures. Over the past 12 months, I've been using this Temba Fulton V2 14-liter camera backpack. It's a two-part bag with an upper roll top section and a lower back zipper access section. The bag itself is well made and extremely rugged. I've been fairly rough with it over the past 12 months with little to no wear. Something to note, although Temba says the bag is weather resistant, the bag is not waterproof and does not come with a rain cover. So I rated another camera bag for its rain cover and carry a few dry bags to put my camera, drone and drone remote if I have to ride in heavy rain or do any sort of water crossings. I use this style of backpack for ease of access and also for the padding it provides on the inside. First and foremost, attached to the outside of my bag is my Spot Gen 4 GPS tracker, personal locator beacon, and one-way communication device. Now I never leave home without it when going on an adventure. In the top section of the bag, I keep my drone and drone accessories. I use a DJI Mavic Mini 3 Pro and got the Fly Mode combo for the extra batteries. I really love this thing. The aircraft flight characteristics are amazing. It's nice to finally have 10-bit D-Log on a machine this size. I keep my Mavic Mini 3 ND filters in the top zipper pocket of the Vanguard bag. The filters are from DJI and come in a set of 3, ND16, ND64, and ND256. I keep my Mavic batteries on the side pocket of the Vanguard bag. I use this little bag over the Mavic Mini 3 original bag as it has more padding, offering better protection for the drone and remote. In the front pocket, I keep my 20,000 milliamp power bank and a tire pressure gauge. I also keep my low pro gear wrap. In there, I keep 3 spare SD cards for the camera and 2 micro SD cards should the drone or one of the Osmo need it. I also keep my USB cables, a fresh cleaning cloth, spare props for the drone, spare audio cables for the microphones, and a few other miscellaneous items. Finally, in this section of the bag, I keep my rain cover. In the side pocket of my camera bag, I carry a 9-light FavoTube 6C video light and a tiny Joby tripod, which I use as a base. The light comes in super handy for all my low light and nighttime shots. It's super bright and has a wide range of adjustment in color and temperature. When not on the bike or on my helmet, I keep my 2 Osmo Action cameras in the main section of the bag. Lately, I've been using my Osmo Action 4 as my main helmet camera for first-person riding shots, and the Osmo Action 3 as my second camera angle, and as a backup camera should I destroy the Osmo Action 4 in a crash. In there, I also keep my DJI Mic 2. I've got the single setup with the 1 transmitter and 1 receiver. Up until recently, I was using the Rode Wireless Go system. I prefer using the DJI Mic 2 over the Rode setup for the wireless connectivity with the Osmo Action 4. Having a direct connection means I do not have to connect the receiver to my helmet. It's less to charge, less to break, and also clears up my field of view a fair bit. I keep a set of ND filters for the Osmo Action 3 and 4. They're also from DJI. It's a set of 3. There's ND8, ND16, and ND32. They're a pop-on type, which I prefer for ease of installation and removal. I keep my Osmo Action battery hub in there as well, with 3 spare batteries. This battery holder is from DJI and doubles as a charging hub. These days, I've been using the Sony Alpha 6700. It's a APS-C sight sensor, which I've got paired with a Sony GF4 18-105 lens. I recently got this camera and I absolutely love it. It's a 6K sensor that downsamples to 4K. The main features that were appealing to me is that it records at 4K and 60 in 10-bit in S-Log3 and has awesome stabilization. I keep a Hoyer variable ND filter, which spends most of its time on my lens. 4 spare batteries for the Sony camera, and my Rode Video Mic 2 in there as well. This mic is a new addition. I've only used it on a few adventures, but so far the sound recording quality is far superior to my previous Rode mic. Finally, I use a full-size Sony tripod, which I keep strapped to the rear rack of my motorcycle. For longer trips, I will also carry my drone and camera battery charger and a hard drive to back up data. That's going to be it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. Now, if you have any comments or questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments section below. I'll be back out in the next 2 weeks to film the next installment of Sleeping Wild. Until then, keep safe, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.